essential tools for every crypto trader today. I'm going to be talking about some very essential tools I use in TradingView, which are indicators, very effective indicators, at least for me, how I see the markets. And I'm going to be showing you guys how I chart altcoins and in this video for Bitcoin Cash and what I'm seeing with Bitcoin Cash based on how I use my tools. Now, this is a request by one of my viewers. He wants to see Bitcoin Cash, which is one of the bigger altcoins by market cap. If you guys want to make any other requests for any coins in this market, make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe. I'll pick a request to do for you guys on a daily basis. But let me show you guys what I'm seeing for Bitcoin Cash here. This is the monthly time frame. This is a old altcoin, okay? As you guys can see, it's been here since 2017, okay? It has seen quite a bit of ups and downs. We haven't made it all the way back to the 2017 top yet, okay? At about 4,300 almost, okay? Could it happen this bull cycle? Well, we will see. Okay. We're gonna just take it one step at a time. That's how I look at the charts here. I don't try to get too ahead of myself, right? Because yes, hype, FOMO could come in, but I try to keep it a little bit realistic, just based on what I'm looking at the charts, what I'm seeing at the charts here. Okay. Because that's how I trade, right? I look at it mainly from a trader's perspective. I don't really look at so much the fundamentals. I'll just be perfectly honest with you, right? And then I strategize based on what I'm seeing on the charts. Now, this is the monthly time frame for Bitcoin Cash here. Okay, Bitcoin Cash actually breaking out of this falling wedge pattern, which is definitely a pattern you guys should be paying attention to. Probably the most common pattern, which is very simple, very effective. How you chart this pattern is you connect three candles, right? I have first one here, second one here, third one here. It doesn't have to be exact, right? You connect three candles on an upward trend line to validate a trend line. And then you connect at least three candles on the bottom trend line to validate the bottom trend line here, right? And then we'll see a falling wedge pattern because it is a tightening channel, which tells you that the bears are actually losing strength, because it's the bottom trend line is getting flatter, right? And what we're seeing here is a falling wedge breakout here, right? For Bitcoin Cash, it's breaking out right now. And the price target for this breakout, which is measured by measuring the opening of the pattern, and then you put it on top of it, estimated or actual breakout points. And then this will give you a price target of about $1,000 Bitcoin Cash, just purely based on technical analysis. Some things to be paying attention to is the RSI. That's also very important because that's more subtle. It tells you the strength of a move, right? When I see higher highs on any chart, any time frame, I would pay attention to divergence, right? Because that usually tells you there could be a pullback, even though you're seeing a higher high. Now, we're seeing a higher high here on Bitcoin Cash, and comparing to this high here, we're still seeing a higher high on the RSI. So no divergence right now on this monthly time frame. There could have been before, but it may have been invalidated, right? It could be invalidated. It's just that more likely it indicates a pullback. However, if we actually the next high I'll be looking at would be compared to this high right here from back in March 2024, because that was a pretty high signal on the RSI. So let's see if the higher high, if it reaches, if it if we get a monthly candle above 670, right? Let's see if we get a higher signal on the RSI as well. That's very important to be paying attention to. Now, this is the higher time frame. Let's take a look into a lower time frame here. Okay, Lower time frame, we're seeing bearish divergence happening right now. We see a higher high here compared with this high, right? However, we're seeing a lower high on the RSI. This is very important because that's bearish divergence playing out right now. Now let's see if this will continue higher or will it be pulling back from here. Okay. So we can update the charts next time, but as we get more data, but that's what I'm seeing here on this daily time frame. Now, I am long on quite a bit of altcoins and Bitcoin as well. So my opinion on the overall crypto markets is bullish, right? But I'll tell you guys when I change my opinions. But if you guys want to see any other coins in this market, let me know down in the comment section below, and we can pick a request to do for you guys on a daily basis. I'll see you on the next one.